All right, so we're going to do a review. So you'll give, I'm not really sure actually. So you will give a thumbs up if the answer is yes and thumbs down if the answer is no. Do you have to own land to vote in the United States today? Today. Like today. The answer? No, you do not. Thumbs down. All land ownership requirements ended by 1880. I'm looking at you, Rhode Island. All right. Rhode Island was the first state to give women the right to vote. Thumbs up for true, thumbs down for false. It is false. What was the first state? Think of it, think of it, think of it. Is it even a real state? No. Okay. All right. So it is Wyoming, 1869. Forcing people to pay for the right to vote was called a thumbs up literacy test or a thumbs down poll tax. Yeah, I bet you're giving me a thumbs down. It is poll tax. Remember, it was banned in 1964 with the 24th Amendment, and it really was used to keep poor African Americans from voting. Are Native Americans U.S. citizens? Today, are Native American citizens? Thumbs up, yes. Thumbs down, no. Yes, they are citizens. They have been citizens since 1924 when the Indian Citizenship Act was passed. Way to go, America. All right. The Voting Rights Act reinforced the 15th Amendment. Thumbs up for true, thumbs down for false. Yes, people, that's true. The 15th Amendment. Hello. The whole entire point gave everybody, regardless of the color of your skin or previous condition of servitude, the right to vote. I mean, everybody, but at the time, like, women couldn't vote, so like, everybody, not everybody. But then tons of barriers were put up, and that's what Martin Luther King Jr. and others were fighting for. So the Voting Rights Act, passed in 1965, really helped to further remove those barriers. That's really difficult to read. Which war led to the passage of the 26th Amendment? Thumbs up for World War II or thumbs down for the Vietnam War? It's the Vietnam War. Yeah. Yep. Okay. 26th Amendment, 1971, lowers the voting age from 21 to 18. Are residents of Washington, D.C. banned from voting for president? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. No, they're not, but they can't vote for anybody else in Congress, so that's not great. Susan B. Anthony worked to give Native Americans the right to vote. Thumbs up for true, thumbs down for false. I'm really hoping you're getting this one. This one is going to be false. That's right, false. Okay, so here we go. What did she fight for? Oh, the right of women to vote. This poor woman, dude, she waited like her whole entire life, and then like a couple years before women get the right to vote, she died. So she didn't even get to see her dream lived out. So way to go, world. Our earliest ideas about voting came from thumbs up France or thumbs down England. This has nothing to do with how I feel about England, guys, okay? I think you all know, like, it's fine. England's just fine, okay? Thumbs up, thumbs down, you should have said. Thumbs down, England is where our ideas come from. That's where most of the colonists came from originally. Okay. So, you guys are going to go ahead and do a review activity. This is your other page that you have with you. So we're going to do the first one together. You're going to use the other side of the paper to be able to help you answer each one of these. And you're going to write, basically fill in the blue box with what your answer is. So here you go. Hi, I'm Mike. I'm 17 years old and live in Illinois. In 2016, can I vote? Can you vote? Yes or no? No, you should have put no. Well, how do we know that? Well, describe the law or amendment that determines Mike's voting rights. So, Mike's too young. The 26th Amendment made it legal for 18-year-olds to vote, but Mike's only 17. So that's what you're going to go ahead and do. You can work with a partner, but you work together on the same one and discuss and be able to help each other. Everybody needs their own answers down, okay? Good luck, everybody. Teachers, you can pause the video now. All right, here are the answers. So, how do you know? Describe the law or amendment that determines John's voting rights. So let's look at John. My name's John. I live in Alabama in the year 1955. I can read, but I live in poverty. Can I vote? Well, you kind of got to ask yourself a few things, right? Like, we know that a lot of these laws were trying to discriminate against African Americans. Right here looks like John is a white dude, so I'm not really sure. But he lives in poverty, and he can read, but he lives in poverty. So what might be stopping him from voting? Oh, yeah, he would have been required to pay a poll tax. He might not have been able to afford it. The poll tax is not removed until 1964 with the 24th Amendment. Do you have to have this written word for word? No, you do not. The general idea is good. Teachers, if you need to pause it, fine, but just as long as your kids know why John is probably not going to be able to vote, that's the most important thing. Hi, I'm Richard. I'm 35 and live on a Cherokee reservation in North Carolina. Can I vote? Okay. Yes, Richard can vote. He can. Why? Because the Indian Citizenship Act made Native American citizens and gave them the right to vote in 1924. And this is talking about 1987. So, okay. All right, I'm Susan. It's 1880. I'm a former slave living in Wisconsin. Remember, that's the North. Okay? Not the South. Can I vote? This one's tricky. She cannot vote, you guys, because she is a she. Although former slaves were allowed to vote by the 15th Amendment in 1870, women didn't get the right to vote until 1920 with the 19th Amendment. I know. All right, my name's Mary. It is 1962 and I live in D.C. and would like to vote for the president. Can I? D.C. 23. So yeah, she got the right to vote with the 23rd Amendment in 1961.